This is part B of problem 11. Problem 11, again, was dealing with the IQs of individuals, and it's said that the IQs form a normal distribution with a mean of 100 and standard deviation of 15. So plus 1 standard deviation would be an IQ of 115, plus 2 standard deviations would be an IQ of 130, and so on. So it says estimate the percentage that have IQs over 130. So we want to figure out what this percentage is up here. Well, that's an area under the curve. So if we can find that area under the curve, we would know the percentage, the estimated percentage of the population that had an IQ over 130. We can use the z-score and the chart to find the area under the curve from the mean out to 130. And then we could subtract that from 0.5, because this half is 0.5 of the area. We could subtract that from 0.5 to tell us what the area was out there greater than 130. So if we find the z-score, remember the standard deviation here was 15, so the z-score there would be 130 minus the mean of 100 divided by the standard deviation of 15. That's the z-score. So that's 30 divided by 15, which is 2. So the z-score is 2. Oh, but that's the number of standard deviations above the mean. Sure, that's what a z-score is. A z-score is the number of standard deviations you are above or below the mean. That's all the z-score is. It's standard deviations above or below. If it's positive, it's standard deviations above. If the z-score is negative, that's telling you how many standard deviations below the mean you are. So if we look that z-score up in the back of the book in our chart, we find that it says that's equivalent to an area of 0.4773. But remember, that area is always calculated from the mean. So this is the area from the mean over to 130. We want the mean from 130 on out to the end. Well, remember, the area from here to the end, from the mean to the end, is 5/10. It's half. So if we subtract this area from the overall half, we'd have the area we are interested in. And this gives us, what, 0.0226? Excuse me, 227? I think that should add up to 0.5. So that tells us then that 2.3%, simply convert that to a percent, roughly 2.3% of the population has an IQ greater than 130.